My favorite shot for the distance of 30 to 50 yards is a 60-degree wedge. I like to hit either a low or high spinning shot into the green. I believe this gives me a greater percentage of leaving the ball within 5 feet of the hole. This is because I'm able to throw the ball and get it to stick very close to its landing point. Obviously, this depends on what type of green you are attacking. Knowing what the ball is going to do when it lands and being able to fly the ball over all the trouble before the hole is the reason I like to use a shot almost exclusively from this distance. Another great advantage to this shot is that it is just a more aggressive take on my 10 to 30 yard hinge and hold shot. This keeps it simple on the course, basically using one swing and thought from 10 to 50 yards. The setup for this shot is the same as the hinge and hold. The ball is on the middle of the back foot, with the bottom of the club flat on the ground facing the target. This allows some of the loft to be taken off the club and allows more grooves of the face to make contact with the ball. The feet are slightly more separated than they are with the hinge and hold, as well as adding more hip rotation to the shot. I also make sure that my shoulders and feet are square with the target as well as the club face, as this is how I aim the shot for my spot on the green. On the backswing, I will take it back just like the hinge and hold. Straight back, stomach following the club, back. The toe turns over. This is where the wrist and hips hinge. This is the feel we use to throw the ball the distance we need. The tempo of the shot doesn't change for distance. This hinge of the wrist and slight hip loading is what's going to throw the ball. This is what I'm trying to feel in the pre-shot routine. The downswing is a smooth tempo back. The hinge is unloaded when the hands are past the ball back to original setup position. The feel is of hitting with the bottom of the club just past the ball. I am not aiming at the ball, it doesn't exist. I am aiming just past the ball, digging into the ground. The club doesn't have to go deep. Making contact with the dirt is key to not thinning this shot. The shaft position on the ground should make a 90-degree angle just after impact. This means you're holding off the wrist hinge enough. The follow through of the shot is different from the shorter hinge and hold. With this shot, the club head gets in front of the hands after impact. This is because the hips are used more in this shot. I'm still thinking about aiming with the toe of my club in the follow through, but unlike the hinge and hold, the club head gets past our hands and doesn't stop with the toe directly on the target line, but rather turns over and wraps around the body.